lies in decentralization versus centralization, regulation, and use cases. Let's break these down in more detail. Subscribe to the channel. Decentralization versus centralization. Bitcoin, it's a decentralized currency, meaning it's not controlled by any central entity like a bank or government. Instead, it's managed by a network of computers, nodes, that validate transactions through a process called mining. This makes Bitcoin more independent and, in theory, more resistant to censorship and external control. Drex, it's a digital currency issued and controlled by the Central Bank of Brazil. So, it's centralized, meaning all aspects of issuance, oversight, and regulation are handled by a central authority, the government. This means Drex will be subject to Brazil's monetary policies, such as inflation control, interest rates, and other government interventions. Regulation. Bitcoin's regulation varies by country. In many places, there are no clear regulations, creating a more volatile and risky environment for investors. Bitcoin is often seen more as an investment or store of value, but it also faces issues like being used in illegal activities. Drex will be much more strictly regulated, in line with Brazil's economic policies. The regulation aims to ensure financial stability, protect against financial crimes, and integrate it into the traditional banking system. Drex will comply with Brazilian laws and be closely monitored by the central bank, offering more security and stability to users. Use cases. While Bitcoin can be used as a means of payment, its highly volatile value, due to its limited supply and speculative demand, makes it more commonly used as an investment or store of value. It's often compared to digital gold. Drex, as a digital currency from the central bank. Drex's main goal is to be a digital version of the Brazilian real, improving payment efficiency and reducing transaction costs. It will be a more stable currency, tied to the value of the real, and will facilitate everyday transactions for consumers and businesses, as well as being integrated into the traditional financial system. Security and risks. Bitcoin's security comes from its decentralized network and the use of blockchain, which records all transactions in a transparent and immutable way. However, its price volatility and the possibility of losing private keys represent significant risks for users. Drex will be issued and backed by the central bank, meaning it will have greater stability and government backing. However, it will also be subject to oversight and central control. The main risks could include adverse economic policies or privacy concerns, as the government may monitor transactions. The main difference between Bitcoin and Drex.